Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. In this edition, an Alberta pilot program is training suppression firefighters to respond to wildland urban interface emergencies in an effort to integrate wildfire response services across the province. And a new province-wide radio system in Newfoundland and Labrador will improve the way emergency responders and the government communicate during emergencies. Then, a volunteer fire department in Nova Scotia uses a new drone from a local thrift shop that raises money for fire department equipment to save a missing man. An Alberta pilot program is training suppression firefighters to respond to wildland urban interface emergencies in an effort to integrate wildfire response services across the province. The pilot program launched in 2019 with the goal of developing a training curriculum in wildland urban interface, says Clearwater Deputy Fire Chief Evan Stewart. The aim of the program is to prepare suppression firefighters to respond to wildland emergencies both within their communities and outside of it. A $580,000 annual provincial grant helps cover operations, maintenance, and wages for 4 firefighters who would be trained and work in High Level and Clearwater County to respond to wildfires. Those firefighters are fully cross-trained Type 1 wildfire crew members as well as structural firefighters and are on call from March to October through the entire wildfire season, says High Level Fire Chief Rodney Schmidt. Today, the program has expanded with close to 500 firefighters having taken the course and are now working across the province with skills including wildland urban interface, safety, engine operations, sprinkler protection, property triage and site preparation, and integration of air tankers, helicopters, unit, and helitack crews. Plans to expand the program are in the works, Schmidt says, but bringing them to life depends on continued government support. A new radio system in Newfoundland and Labrador will improve how emergency responders and the government communicate during emergencies. The radio system is part of the Atlantic Network, which allows for immediate interprovincial support during emergencies and natural disasters without reconfiguration. Paramedics and ambulance dispatchers on the Avalon Peninsula will also begin using the system soon, while public safety service providers will begin to migrate to the new network next year. The provincial government is investing more than $181 million over 12 years for the radio system, with $21 million being spent in 2023. Infrastructure improvements and developments are ongoing and are expected to be done in mid-2024. The Wallace Volunteer Fire Department in Nova Scotia used a new drone from a local thrift shop that raises money for fire department equipment to save a missing man. The drone has only been in service for 9 weeks, but it paid for itself on its first run, Chief Tom Flynn told CBC News. Wallace Fire was able to rescue a 78-year-old man who went missing in the woods by using the drone. RCMP had requested help to search for the man, who had not been heard from for several hours. The DJI Matrice drone located the missing man within 30 minutes, and he was rescued an hour later. Flynn said the man would have spent the night alone in the woods were it not for the drone. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, May 12th.